For our Motown project, we wanted to capture how Michael Jackson is being remembered by our community.
Michael Jackson died of a heart attack. That doesn't even sound right. Michael Jackson is dead. He's a legend. It's an end of an era.
So Michael recorded Thriller, and then of course we had the Thriller video, and it was like, wow. And before you knew it, everybody was trying to be like Michael Jackson. We all started getting the leather jackets with the zippers all over the place, and he was the biggest thing to come out, and not just in the United States, but all over the world.
Yeah, that's what you think.
That's what I think of.
Do you remember finding out that he died?
Yes.
Do you remember what you were doing?
Okay, I was in New Hampshire in like this tiny store without cell phone reception. Guy, like they sort of knew me because I'd been there for a few summers. But, like I walked in and he's like, hey, oh my gosh, did you hear? I was like, what? He's like, Michael Jackson just died. I just looked at him. It seriously had happened like they broke the news like 10 minutes before. Yeah. And his mother was like, don't lie, Ozzy, you're always spreading rumors. He's like, no, it was on CNN.
When you think of Michael Jackson, what do you think of?
Creepy child molester.
Do you remember hearing about like when he was going to the hospital or when he died?
Yes.
What did you think about it?
I thought it was disturbing. Well, because we were on my Star Trek marathon, and someone got a text, and we had to stop to go to CNN, and I was really upset.
About like all of the stuff that was on the news after.
Way too much. And honestly, I feel like there's a lot more going on than just Michael Jackson dying in the world that we could have talked about, but that's 24-hour news media for you, so.
For our project, we also wanted to take advantage of the release of the film This Is It by talking with people who have seen the movie and asking if it contributed to their memory of Jackson.
That continue with him leading the way.
This is the moment. This is it.
You were surprised that he was able to move and sing?
Sing. I feel like he should be like a wheelchair or like kind of crawling around. I felt the movie was a little unresolved at the end. Yeah, I feel like I wasn't satisfied. I wanted a little something more.
Did you feel like you wanted to see the whole show at the end?
Yeah, it put all the money into the stupid, whatever they're doing. I kind of felt bad for people who like really rocking like lady guitarist. I don't know if that's the proper term. She just ripped it up. It was pretty awesome.
I was impressed by his knowledge of music, that when he spoke to his musicians, he knew what he was talking about and also knew what he wanted. He was very meticulous about his music. I was surprised how much he wanted his performance to be exactly like his albums were, the recordings, sort of to please his fans, that he wanted it to be exactly as they remembered it, as a sort of returning tour. Dancing's great. Seriously though, his dancers are kick-ass. lighting and all of that kind of production. I was completely surprised, and it's a shame that it never actually got to tour, but I'm glad that the movie was out so that we could see all the hard work that these people put into it. It's completely impressed by that. And really, I mean, his music is great, but I didn't really care that much about him as a performer, and I just have been completely obsessed with him ever since we saw the movie. And really wish that I could have gotten to see the tour, not that they weren't sold out already. I thought I could have gotten tickets, but yeah.
Yeah, well, our generation was more like the tabloid, like you know,
Michael Jackson.
Shit on Michael Jackson.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
pedophile.
yeah.
But
so even though we liked his music, but we didn't get to see like all those old videos and music videos of him.
In the movie, we really got to understand like who he was and how much of an amazing performer he was.
Let's do it one more time.